So his website is felzbooks.com. This is where he explored the collection. So whatchamacallit, he has a bunch of free books that it says right here, view all book scans right there, boom. So he should have tons, like basically a whole library of these old Bibles, magic, all sorts of interesting books. It's not letting me. It just keeps saying failed to send to OTP. Now, if you know Joe Felz, you know he was a good dude, and you know he probably didn't kill himself like this video says here.
Start out by saying I'm not suicidal, but I'm very healthy. I'd like to start out by saying I'm not suicidal, but I'm very healthy.
Okay, so now that you've heard him say that, that was only 5 months ago. Granted, apparently there's a lot going on with all this, so let's see, where's the... Lo and behold, he supposedly hung himself. So rest in peace, Joe, but we're trying to get to the bottom of this. It says, hey man, I knew Joe Felz personally here in Augusta, talking to a few people this morning about what happened, and it's insane. He was committed twice to a psych ward in the last 3 months by his girlfriend, Alex. Now, keep that in mind. Take that for a second. For a supposed letter she found saying he wanted to end his life, so supposedly. He was released 2 weeks ago, but she had him committed the second time this past Wednesday. Saturday afternoon, he supposedly hung himself while at the center. So while at the center that's supposed to protect him and keep him safe, he supposedly hangs himself. I don't buy that at all. He's been vocal. He's been very specific about the work he's doing. Scanning Bibles. See, I could have this open here, but... So right here, it says... The statement alone is very creepy, and they didn't disclose much at all. And then, alright, so I'm going to just keep going. So this is his girlfriend. She's very weird. People are saying there's a lot of Erica Kirk vibes. I mean... After you hear what I'm about to say, it's very strange. So he's very into the Bible, all that stuff. All right, let's see what else it says here. There's a bunch of filler information. Apparently, whatchamacallit, they actually loaded him down with all kinds of violations and fines regarding his rentals and made it to where he cannot leave the country because he also lived in Costa Rica. This was very coordinated, and along with everything else, he was running on very low funds, apparently even asking for extra work, and it just goes to show that they were really trying to fuck him. This is all orchestrated. And the second one here, this dude said he doesn't really know them, but he heard the girl, his girl, talk about how she worships Lilith and Hecate. These are both witchcraft deities, and probably not good, probably demonic in my opinion. So I think that, you know, if you want to pause and read this here, because I'm going to clip all this up, it's truly messed up. It's all messed up. I mean, is this... Yeah, I think that there's a lot more than meets the eye here, and I think the truth will come to light. But, trying to think, is there anything else I wanted to expose here? Oh, yeah, and then the Felz books here. So his website is felzbooks.com. This is where he explored the collection. So, whatchamacallit, he has a bunch of free books that it says right here, view all book scans right there, boom. So he should have tons, like basically a whole library of these old Bibles, magic, all sorts of interesting books. It's just not letting me. It just keeps saying failed to send to OTP. And I'm wondering, is this like a coordinated attack on him? Like, is this basically an attack on the information? Because then AI is chopping books up. AI is literally in the middle of chopping up books, and then they're scanning them and apparently destroying them. So it's really strange timing. So this is what AI is doing to books right now. They're doing this in mass. Their companies are destroying books to train AI models. So what is this? Does this have something to do with what happened? Because think about it, this dude has a huge library of old world books that probably have information that has been withheld from people over the years. Now, are they going to take this and do what they want with it? I don't know. It's truly tragic, especially when this method could have been replaced by this method that would have actually preserved the books. This machine grabs each page and scans it individually, and it keeps the book intact. So I have no idea why they decided to freaking opt for the one that's chopping them up. It's pretty whack, actually.
I'd like to start out by saying I'm not suicidal, but I'm very healthy.
Rest in peace, Joe. I think that there's some really weird shit going on, and I think he trusted the wrong people. Probably just the wrong person.